Ever wondered how those delicious pastries are made? Welcome to the intriguing world of baking, a magical realm where simple ingredients transform into culinary masterpieces. Baking is more than just the sweet aroma wafting from the oven, it's a delicate blend of art and science. Understanding the basics of baking is akin to holding the key to this enchanting kingdom. It all begins with ingredients, the building blocks of any baked delight. Flour, sugar, eggs, and more. Each playing a unique role, all contributing to the final product's taste, texture, and appearance. Beyond ingredients, baking is a dance of precision. Measurements, oven temperatures, baking times, these are the rhythm to which our ingredients sway. It's crucial to grasp the significance of these elements to ensure consistent, delightful results. Just as a painter needs brushes, a baker needs tools. From spatulas to mixers, baking tools and equipment are the silent heroes behind every successful bake. Dive into the science of baking and uncover the mysteries of how simple ingredients come alive under heat. Embark on this delicious journey to discover the magic of baking. Every great bake starts with understanding the fundamentals. Just like a symphony, every recipe in baking is a harmonious blend of ingredients, each playing its unique role. Flour, the foundation, provides structure and body to our baked goods. It's like the backbone of our baking ventures. Then we have the sweet symphony of sugar. Not only does it add sweetness, but it also brings out the flavor, creates texture, and contributes to the browning and leavening process. Eggs are the binding agents, the glue that holds everything together. They also provide moisture, richness, and leavening, making them a versatile player in our baking orchestra. Now let's talk about the unsung hero, the baking powder and the baking soda. These leavening agents puff up our pastries, making them light and fluffy. And let's not forget about the fats, butter, oil, and shortening. They bring flavor, moisture, and a tender crumb to the party. Now, moving on to the significance of accurate measurements. Baking is a science, an exact one where precision is key. A little extra flour or a little less sugar can drastically alter the outcome. So, always measure your ingredients accurately. Understanding your oven, its temperature quirks, and baking times is another critical aspect. Each oven is unique, like an individual, and getting to know your oven will help you achieve the perfect bake every time. Of course, having the right baking tools at your disposal is as essential as the ingredients themselves. From mixing bowls and baking trays to measuring spoons and spatulas, each tool plays a crucial role in bringing your baked masterpiece to life. Finally, the science of baking. It's the magical process where simple, everyday ingredients transform into delectable delights. It's about understanding how ingredients interact, how heat affects these interactions, and using this knowledge to create consistency in your baking adventures. Mastering these basics paves the way for successful baking experiences. Bread, a staple in many cultures, is an art in itself. The beauty of bread making lies in its simplicity and the magic that transforms basic ingredients into a warm, crusty loaf. The world of artisanal bread is indeed captivating. Let's delve into the process of making sourdough, baguettes, and ciabattas. Sourdough, with its characteristic tang, is a bread lover's delight. The secret behind its distinct flavor is the starter, a fermented mix of flour and water that serves as a natural leavening agent. The process might seem slow, but the wait is worth it. The result is a bread with a chewy texture and a crust that's just perfect. Moving on to baguettes, those long, slender loaves with a golden crust and a soft, airy interior. Originating from France, they're a symbol of French culture and baking tradition. Crafting a baguette requires precision, from the initial mixing to the final shaping. The dough is gently folded and allowed to rise, only to be delicately shaped later into its iconic form. Ciabatta, another European gem, hails from Italy. With its rustic appearance and large air pockets, it's perfect for sandwiches or simply dipping in olive oil. The dough, distinctively wet and sticky, is what gives ciabatta its unique open texture. Bread shaping is where the craftsmanship truly shines. It's not just about making the bread look good but also ensuring it bakes evenly. From simple rounds and baguettes to more complex shapes like braids and spirals, the possibilities are endless. It's a dance of the hands, gently guiding the dough while maintaining its delicate structure. Bread making is not just a process, but a journey of patience, precision, and passion. Each loaf, with its unique shape and flavor, tells a story of its own. The aroma of freshly baked bread, the sound of a crusty loaf breaking apart, the feel of the soft crumb. It's a sensory experience like no other. From the humble loaf to a fancy baguette, bread making is a skill worth mastering. Dive into the world of sweet delights where cookies meet cakes. Let's embark on a journey through the realm of classic cookie recipes. Picture the delightful aroma of freshly baked cookies wafting through your kitchen. From the humble chocolate chip to the inviting oatmeal raisin, these classics never fail to impress. But why stop at the classics? The world of cookies is vast and varied, with countless ways to add your own personal touch. Consider tossing in a handful of walnuts for extra crunch, or a dash of cinnamon for a hint of spice. Perhaps you'd like to experiment with white chocolate chips or dried cranberries. The possibilities are as boundless as your imagination. Now, let's turn our attention to cakes. Whether it's a simple sponge, a dense pound cake, or a vibrant red velvet, each cake is a blank canvas waiting for your creative touch. Frosting and icing are more than just sweet complements to your cake. They're opportunities to add layers of flavor and texture. Try a velvety cream cheese frosting on your red velvet cake, or a rich ganache on your chocolate sponge. The beauty of frosting is in its versatility. But why stop at frosting? Layered cakes offer a chance to explore a multitude of flavors and textures. Imagine biting into a cake layered with tangy lemon curd or rich chocolate ganache, each bite a new surprise. Next, let's discuss themed cakes. From birthdays to weddings, these special occasions call for equally special cakes. Whether it's a towering wedding cake adorned with delicate sugar flowers, or a fun, colorful birthday cake, these creations are more than just desserts. They are expressions of joy and celebration. Last but not least, cupcakes. These mini cakes are perfect for when you want to indulge without going overboard. Plus, they're incredibly fun to decorate. From a swirl of buttercream frosting to a sprinkle of edible glitter, decorating cupcakes allows you to express your creativity in delicious ways. Baking cookies and cakes brings joy not just to the palate, but to the heart as well. Pies and pastries, a symphony of flavors and textures. These delightful baked goods are not just about the filling, they're also about the crust, the shell that holds it all together. The art of perfecting pie crusts is one that requires patience and precision. The dough should be just right, not too firm, not too flaky. It's a delicate dance between flour, fat, and water, creating a crust that's tender and flaky, yet sturdy enough to hold the filling. And speaking of fillings, the possibilities are endless. From sweet to savory, there's a filling for every palate. Imagine biting into a pie filled with the sweet, tangy goodness of fresh summer berries, or the warm, comforting flavors of a hearty chicken pot pie. Each bite is a journey of flavors, a delightful surprise. But let's not stop at pies. Pastries with their flaky, buttery layers are a whole different ballgame. The basic pastry dough, a blend of flour, water, and copious amounts of butter, is a blank canvas waiting to be transformed into a myriad of delicious treats. Take, for instance, the croissant. This iconic French pastry is all about the layers. As it bakes, the water in the dough and butter turns to steam, puffing up the layers, resulting in a pastry that's incredibly flaky on the outside, yet soft and tender on the inside. The Danish pastry, on the other hand, is a sweeter version, often filled with fruit or cream cheese and topped with a drizzle of icing. Whether it's the rustic charm of a homemade pie or the sophistication of a perfectly baked croissant, these baked goods are a testament to the skill and artistry involved in baking. They're a perfect blend of science and art, precision and creativity, tradition and innovation. Pies and pastries, a testament to the elegance and finesse in baking. Each one is a masterpiece, a celebration of flavors and textures, a tribute to the beauty and magic of baking. So the next time you bite into a pie or pastry, take a moment to appreciate the artistry and skill that went into creating it. Baking. A journey of discovery and delight. A journey that took us from the fundamentals, the very building blocks of baking, to the artisanal bread making, crafting loaves with love and patience. We dived into the world of cookies and cakes, each one a sweet testament to creativity and flavor. And who could forget the elegance of pies and pastries, a delicate dance of dough and filling, a symphony of sweet and savory. Each step of the way we've learned, we've grown, and we've tasted. We've understood that baking is not just a science, it's an art. It's not just about following a recipe, it's about creating something with your own hands from scratch and watching it come to life in the oven. So, continue to explore, experiment, and most importantly, enjoy. Because baking, at its heart, is about joy. Embark on this journey and bake your way to joy and delight. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful journey through the art of baking. We hope you've learned as much as we have enjoyed sharing our knowledge with you. Remember, the art of baking is a continuous journey, filled with trials, triumphs, and tasty treats. It's about the joy of creating something from scratch and the delightful anticipation as your creation comes to life in the oven. So whether you're a seasoned baker or just a beginner, remember to always have fun with it. That's the true joy of baking. And if you want to continue this journey with us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more adventures to share with you. So until next time, stay curious, stay creative.